Check it out.
What's
I'm Rob
up?
Odie. I'm in Studio 39, aka the Bear Cave, and this is Spotlight 39, coming to you live at or around that 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Like always, Monday through Thursday is what we do. I apologize for last week, man. I had a super bad upper respiratory infection that had me down and out. But your boy's back, man, and we got a good one. So I got a special guest. This is round two. He joined me about a year ago, when I was still using Zoom and the technology wasn't there. But, we broke bread. We had good conversation. But tonight, it's a whole different story, man. He's going to share his story front to back and tell us why he decided to commit to where he committed just earlier today. So with that being said, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn the notifications on, give this video a thumbs up so YouTube will continue to push it out. With that being said, man, let's get into it. Let's find out who my guest is. What's going on, my man? How you feeling?
Good, good. Appreciate you for having me.
Yes, sir, man. It's a little different than the last time, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Good deal, man. So look, I'm gonna let you go ahead and formally tell the world who you are, where you're from, what you do, all that good stuff, man, as your formal introduction, and then we'll have a good conversation and we'll hear your story.
Yep. So I'm Cam Holds. Played for Fork Union this past year. Played DN. Uh, um, just I was post grad, so um, yeah, that's really my intro.
Okay, so short and sweet, right? So we'll
Yeah,
recap,
short
man.
and
So
sweet.
originally class of 21, decided to reclass, which we'll get into that part of the story. Once you reclass, we went to Fork Union Military Academy, right, which is a prep school here in Virginia. Ironically, it's like
Hmm.
40 minutes down the road for myself. But I think you're originally from the Richmond area, so it's not too bad from you either, right?
Yeah, it's about 45 to an hour for me.
Okay, so nothing
Yeah,
terrible. But
no,
nonetheless,
not
man,
terrible.
uh, play defensive end, right? And then if you see that big
Hmm.
logo beside you, we recently committed to where?
Buffalo University. Let's
Buffalo.
go.
Let's go,
Yeah.
right? So look at that smile, man. So a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, and it's paid off, right? So you got to make a big commitment, earlier today, and now we're blessed to have you on the show and hear your story, man. So with that, let's kind of take it back. Let's take it back to where it began, man. Kind of just walk us through your football career. At what point in your life did you start playing football? Was it early on, or did you not start until high school at some point, man? When did you start playing ball?
So I started playing football at 5 years old, flag football, and so that was before like they, what I'm saying, let kids hit in football. So started playing
Okay.
football when I was 5 years old, flag football, and I don't remember this, but I remember my parents used to tell me, uh, like it was my first game, I think. I ran the opposite way to play flag football. Yeah, so the play is going that way. I'm running this way.
Oh man,
So
you should have hung up the
yeah,
cleats then,
so
right?
nah, so they was telling me like they used to see like the what I'm saying, the talent then. So but started at 5, and been playing ever since. So my whole story with football is grew up in Richmond, played in Richmond, um, played in Richmond through 5 to when I was 13. Then we moved to Ohio. My family moved to Ohio for my mom's job.
Okay.
And yeah, so I played football in Ohio for 8th grade through 10th grade. And then we moved back to Virginia, Richmond. Um, to then I played high school football at Midlothian High School in Midlothian, Virginia. And then
Okay.
yeah, then I went to Fort Union and played post grad. So
Yeah, man. So let's kind of get to high school years, right? So in high school we're in Midlothian, right? For 10th, well you said for 11th and 12th, right?
yeah,
Yeah. So the last 2 years. So with that, right? A year ago when we chatted, we were talking about you were going to take a walk on to Virginia Tech, and then come full circle, you decided that wasn't the path for you. You decided to reclass and go to Fort Union Military Prep or Military Academy. So what led you down that road? Why opt out of the walk on option and go the post grad option?
So I love Coach Price. He was recruiting me. Um, Now, they didn't have any more numbers left back then due to COVID. So at the time, I thought that was the best opportunity for me. And then Fork Union came, and I just was thinking to myself, I never was a PWO player to begin with. I feel like I'm a scholarship athlete, and I went to Fork Union. Fork Union came to the table, and they offered me a spot on the team, and I took it, and I bet
Okay.
on myself. And I went to Fort Union, put my head down, grinded, and ended up with a couple offers.
Yeah, man. So the recruiting process was a little different, the second time around, right? So first time
Yeah, for
around,
sure.
you had I know you had Tech as a PWO, and then you had a handful of other opportunities, but that was all during the crazy times of the beginning of COVID, right? Which really
Hmm.
affected a lot of class of 21 dudes, yourself being one of them, right? And like you said, you committed to Tech, but then ultimately Tech didn't have the spot for you because of COVID. So then you decided reclass. We go to Fork Union. We watched the film during the intro. You did your thing there. You played against some pretty stiff competition across the board. From other programs to even Wagner College. And then come full circle. How did your recruiting start once you got to Fort Union? And then, who came to the table first? Kind of just walk us through that recruiting process as a post grad.
So all the schools that were recruiting me coming out of high school was Florida State, Virginia Tech. They were just like go to Fort Union, grind, and we're still gonna be recruiting you. So they were still recruiting me as a class of 22. Then I went to Fort Union, and I don't know if you know, but I played linebacker in high school.
Yep.
So Fort Union moved me to DN. They thought that would be best for me. I thought it'd be best for me, so we moved me to DN. Um, so throughout training camp, I was at DN, and we just was working hard in practice, working hard every day at practice, doing extra reps, playing DN because it's my first year playing DN. So those schools recruited me and all that. And then my first offer came in October. It was UMass. So Walt Bell and his staff offered me a scholarship. That was my first scholarship offer for the class of 22.
And that was full
Um,
ride or PWO?
full ride, full ride.
Very nice.
Yep, yep, full ride. That was my first offer, and it was FBS, and it was what I'm saying, what I wanted.
Yep.
So big ups to Walt Bell and you know, their net coaching staff. They showed love. They believed in me when nobody else would uh, for the first time. So big ups. And then a bunch of other FCS schools came by. Uh, then Buffalo offered me. So the crazy thing about Buffalo was
I was
my
say Buffalo
coach,
kind of came
my
kind of late, right? Buffalo came earlier in what, November?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But the thing with Buffalo was my coach, my former coach, he sent Buffalo coaches my film through Facebook,
Okay.
and the coach looked at my film at Facebook, and he told the head coach right away, Coach Morris Linguist, he told the head coach right away, and they called me the next like 2 days later, and the first phone call they offered me, like we had a great conversation, like they offered me that day, so without seeing me, just by watching film, you know what I'm saying, and
So the film was put in the
I
right
was,
hands, right?
yeah, I was like, dang.
It's
And
a
I
little
was
different.
like, yeah, before that. So my teammates on the Fort Union actually got the offer, but the Buffalo offer before me. So after that, I was like, Coach, you gotta give me Buffalo. You gotta give me Buffalo, cause like I really wanted that offer,
Yeah.
and they sent my film out, offered me that day. I was hyped. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think Buffalo was my last offer.
I was gonna say
But
I just on your Twitter feed I saw it was sometime in November if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, yeah.
And then you
So
you got out there on
Buffalo,
official?
uh, I took an unofficial November 14th, and
Okay.
then went back to Fort Union after unofficial. Finished out my uh Fort Union time. Fort Union ended November 18th, and then I went on my official this past weekend.
Okay.
So
So
yeah,
when you went there this weekend, man, walk us through, your official visit experience.
bro, it's real. I I they are the realest coaches um in the country. Uh, Coach Mo is the realest head coach in the country. Um, the whole coaching staff. I'm just close with every single one of them. Not often do you come in as a defensive player and you dapping up the offensive coordinator. Like usually, you know what I'm saying. Usually at these big time FBS programs, you don't really, you know what I'm saying. You don't really know the offensive coordinator like that or the offensive coaches or the quarterback coach. You know what I'm saying?
It's
But
typically your
at
your position
Buffalo,
coach, right?
yeah, exactly. You only know the head coach or the position coach. But at Buffalo, it's real. Like it's a family feel, and it really is a family feel. Like it's real. You know what I'm saying? Like you could sense fakeness, you could sense realness, and like just Buffalo is real. Everything about Buffalo is real. From the athletic director to the grad assistants. So
That's huge.
um, that I committed to Buffalo. Um, I
So
committed to
so
Buffalo my official,
yeah. So
and
when you're official, is that when you told the coaching squad that you know what, this is where I'm gonna call home, man. This is where it feels right. This is where
yeah,
I'm committing to.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yep, it was a big deal too. Yeah, big
That's
deal.
that's big. So with
Yeah,
the official, man, like overall experience, outside of the coaching staff, right? Were there other student athletes on visits as well? What was that chemistry like? How have you interacted with other recruits? Coming in on the 22 class.
yeah. So we had it was 13 other guys on the official visit with me,
Okay.
um, and they all had offers to uh, to Buffalo, and some of them, about half of them, were committed. And after that official, there was like six other guys to commit after me. So we, you know what I'm saying, we got some guys now. That's all I'm gonna say. We got some guys. We're gonna make a splash. We're gonna take college football by storm. Uh,
Okay.
you
So
heard it here
Buffalo's
first.
doing big things.
Yeah, for sure.
Nah, man. Nah, man. Buffalo's been a lot of fun to watch over the last couple of years in general, and the see the recruiting process, kind of come full circle. They got something special happening, man. A lot of programs, and obviously coaching changes are happening all across the nation, man. But you got some of these core programs that are still just that, a core program with the core staff, still staying true to the process and continuing to build on what they've done over the last couple of years. And I think Buffalo is definitely headed in the right direction, and I think they're going to be a great
Yeah.
fit. Once you get there. So with that, are you planning to be there in January? Are we signing on the 15th?
Yes, I'm signing on the 15th of December. Um, and I will be early enrolling in January 31st. So that is the first day of spring classes. So I'll be early enrolling January 31st.
Good deal, man. So to the college life, what are we most looking forward to once you get on campus?
Um, the most thing I'm looking forward to is just getting the getting the everyday getting the everyday feel of football, getting better every day instead of as opposed to every game, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Uh, like with post grad with Fort Union and with high school, you watch game film and you watch that with the coaches, and you know what I'm saying. That's it. So essentially, you getting better every week. When in college, you get better every day because you watch practice film every day. You in the meetings every day. It's, I mean, that's what I'm looking forward to the most is getting better every day and just being around football all day. You know,
Very nice.
so
So what are we planning to major in school in college?
either communications or sports administration.
Okay, good deal, man. So what else you want to tell the world that they might not know about who Cam is, man?
Uh, I posted on Instagram earlier. I feel like I'm slept on, and now I'm gonna wake them up. Uh, Buffalo, Buffalo slept on. We gonna wake them up.
I like it.
Uh, I just that's really all I gotta say is we slept on. I'm talking about me and my team Buffalo. We
Okay.
slept on.
So
We gonna
so
wake them up.
so they about to wake up the bull, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, okay, okay. Good deal, man. So look, let me hand you the floor. Let me let you thank anybody and everybody that's been there for you, helping you throughout this process. Because your journey is a little different
Mhm,
than most, right? So go ahead and take this
mhm.
opportunity to thank anybody and everybody that's been there for you that you want to show thanks to.
First and foremost, I want to thank the man upstairs, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I want to thank my parents, my dad, my mom. My dad has been here, helped me out through this recruiting process for what I'm saying since ninth grade. Um, he's been a real instrumental part in my recruitment. My mom, she kept my grades right, my head right. It was times where I was, what I'm saying, slacking on school, and my mom wouldn't have that. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate her for that. And I want to thank my high school coach, Matthew Hutchins. Uh, he's a good dude. He really helped me out with everything, teach me the game of football, helped me out throughout this whole time. And I want to thank my former coaches. Um, yeah, Fort Union is Fort Union is the real deal. I mean, it's gonna get you right. Like
You had no choice
spiritually,
but to get right, right?
academically, yeah, athletically, yeah. So I want to thank my family. I see my uncles watching, Charles Manuel. So just big ups to them and just my family and my coaches, because it takes a village. Um,
And
so
it
like
does.
all what I'm doing is like for them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just paying them back. That's all.
I like it, man. So look, obviously we've stayed connected throughout this past year and some change, man. Hopefully we get to continue that relationship. I'd love to run this
Hmm.
thing back, as you can continue to grow, get bigger, stronger, faster. Once you get to Buffalo, man, I already know you linked up with my guy Coach McCann because he shouts you out from time to time. But you know
Yeah.
that's his backyard, man. So hopefully he gets to come see you in person and ball out, man. But until then, stay safe, stay healthy, man. Happy holidays. I appreciate you jumping on sharing your story. All right.
Hey, appreciate you.
Absolutely, man. So look, tomorrow night it's back, man. Tuesday night, live highlight film breakdown. Absolutely no charge. We'll give real time feedback. All you got to do is tap in, be here live, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'll be joined by my guy, Coach McCann, and maybe another co-host. We'll see. Till then, man, I'm Rob Odie, Spotlight 39. I'm gonna close this thing out with 39 hearts like I do every single time. Cam, I appreciate you.